Good morning, beautiful children. Okay, today we're going to be working on week 4. This is practice 2. So in your virtual world, if you're in virtual world, it's Wednesday. You did the together column on Monday, you did practice 1 on Tuesday, and now it is Wednesday. All right. Here we go. And remember, this week you have to do bar models for all of these. All right. First grade students collected $1,357 for flood victims. Second grade students collected $1,892. What is the sum of the two amounts? So we're going to draw a bar. And in bar model world, total goes on the top, and we don't know the total. We don't know the sum, so put a question mark up there. But we do have two parts, okay? They're not equal, so draw one slightly smaller than the other. So this is 1,357. And over here, we've got 1,892. These two pieces added together will give you the sum. So let's do that. I'm going to take 1,892. Underneath it, I'm going to put 1,357. And then I'm going to add. Here we go. 7 plus 2 is 9. 9 plus 5 is 14. Carry the 1. 1 plus 8 is 9. Plus 3 more is 12. And 3. So my answer is 3,249 is the sum of all the money collected for the flood victims. All right, here we've got Andy and Chris, okay? So what I like to do is I like to write Andy over here and Chris over here, all right? It says Andy has 4 times as many cookies as Chris. All right, well, give Chris a box, okay? So he's got some cookies. And we don't know exactly how many's in there, but what we do know is we know that Andy has 4 times as much. So give Andy 4 boxes because he's got 4 times as much, okay? Now, how many do they have in all? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's 5 in all. So what you do is you take your 20 and you have to divide the 20 cookies that they have all together between these 5 boxes. So 20 divided by 5, there will be 4 in each box. So 4, 4, 4, 4, and then 4 here. So what that means is that Chris has 4 cookies and that Andy has 4 times as much. He has 16. Is that right? Yes, because 16 and 4 makes 20 altogether. So make sure you answer the question. It says, how many cookies does Andy have? Andy has 16. Okay, here is Andy's 16. Sometimes they'll ask you, what does Chris have? And you got to make sure you answer the correct one. All right, we were on winter break for 16 days. Okay, 16 days. I slept late on 7 of those days. So draw a bar, put a 7 in it, and then I like to put SL for slept late. What fraction of our break did I sleep late? So over here, draw another bar, and this is going to be did not, okay? So if I slept late for 7, how many did I not? I did not sleep late for 9, because 9 plus 7 equals 16. So the question says, what fraction of our break did I sleep late? I slept late 7 out of 16 days. You have to make a fraction. In a fraction, the denominator is the total. All right. All right. The sum of the measure of angles in a regular pentagon is 540 degrees. Remember that a pentagon is where a regular pentagon is where all of the sides are equal. What is the measure of each angle in a regular pentagon? Okay, I wish I had a drawing of a regular pentagon because it's going to be kind of hard to show it to you. Oh, I do have a drawing, kind of. Well, this is a pentagon. This is a pentagon. And pentagons can look all kinds of ways, but in a regular pentagon, all the sides are the same length and all of the angles are equal, okay? But pentagons can be drawn all kinds of different ways. The only thing that makes something a pentagon is if it has 5 sides, okay? But what we have to do is we have to determine the measure of the angles in a pentagon where the sides are all equal. So if they all have equal sides, that means they have equal angles, all right? So do we know the sum? Yes, we do. We know that it's 540 when you add up all of the sides. So then what you're going to do is you're going to take that and you are going to divide it into 5 equal angles, because if it's got 5 equal sides, it's got 5 equal angles. If you're drawing 5 spaces, you draw 4 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there are 5 spaces there. So if we have the total and we need equal parts, then we have to divide. 540 divided by 5. 5 goes into 5 one time. Multiply back. I get a 0. Bring down the 4. How many 5s are in 4? There are none. Put a 0 up top. 0 times 5 is 0. Subtract, you get a 4. Then bring down the 0. How many 5s are in 40? There are 8. Okay? So this is 108. This is 108. This is 108. This is 108, and this is 108. All of the angles in a regular pentagon will be 108 degrees. They're all obtuse angles, and they're all 108. All right, here we go. Brian has $58 in his piggy bank, and he wants to buy a jacket that costs $200. He wants to buy it 2 months from now. How much does he need to save each month? So the total of this really expensive jacket, we need to talk to him about this. All right, the total is $200. That's a lot of money for a jacket. Hopefully it's really cute. All right, he has a small amount saved. He's got $58 saved. How much more does he need to save? Well, we have the total. We do not have equal parts, so we need to subtract. I've got 200. And I subtract 58 from it. I'm going to borrow across to the 1. This turns into a 9, and this turns into a 10. 10 minus 8 is 1. No, sorry, 10 minus 8 is 2. 9 minus 5 is 4, and bring down the 1. So he has $142 left to save, but we're not done. It says he wants to buy it 2 months from now, so how much does he need to save every month? So you're going to take this $142 and you're going to divide it into 2 equal pieces, the first month and the second month. So if I've got $142 and I'm dividing it between 2 months, 2 goes into 14 7 times. Multiply back, I get 14, subtract, get a 0 and then a 2. 2 goes into 2 one time. So he has to save $71 the first month and $71 the second month to add up to the $142 that he still has left to save. So we've got 71 is how much he has to save each month. All right, guys, I hope you have a wonderful day. I will see you tomorrow. Keep working hard.